I actually know the date because it's a day that I think I'll always remember. September 17th of 2024. Um, I normally stay late. I'm a teacher in the Rockford School District, and I normally stay late. My boyfriend called me around 5 o'clock, and he said, "Are you going to go work out? Because we are addicted to our local gym that we go to, Maximum Performance, and we normally go like almost every day." And I was like, "Yeah, I should go work out." So I got in my car and I raced over there. The class starts at 5:15. I had just got done doing like jumping jacks. There's like a warm up, and we needed a band for another warm up. So I walked over and I reached down for the band, and right at that moment, like everything changed. Like um, my vision was like no longer like everything was off. It's like I was seeing, my right eye, I could see the bottom of a TV up here, whereas my left eye, the bottom of the TV was up here. So it wasn't like aligning. Um, I remember asking somebody, um, is there something wrong with my mouth? I thought, at first I thought I was having like an allergic reaction or something because it felt like my lips and my tongue like were just like huge. And I remember asking somebody at the gym, and they're like, no, you look fine or whatever. And I started like profusely throwing up, and I just was like hot and cold. I was really weak. I couldn't walk anywhere. Um, and I sat there for a few minutes. People from the gym were coming and supporting me and helping me and everything. And eventually I was like, I think I'm having a stroke. And I think that I knew that I was having a stroke because as teachers, we have to take like this crazy amount of like videos every year. We have to watch these videos and take these quizzes and stuff. And I'm pretty sure at some point in my life, a video was something that I had to watch. So then they called an ambulance and I was taken to Javon Bay. I actually ended up having an injection because I was able to get to the hospital within 4 hours. And then they also went in through my arm right here, and they went in and they like unblocked the blockage in my brainstem basically. After this stroke, I've found out a lot of things. One of which is that if you get to the hospital within 4 hours, they can give you an injection, and that injection significantly increases your recovery afterwards. Um, so like when I go back to like my first days in the hospital, I remember there was a nurse, and it was like the day after my procedure where they went in and like fixed things in my brainstem and unclogged things, so to speak. And she goes, "Okay." She was a physical therapist, actually, not a nurse, and she goes, "Okay, we're gonna get you up and walk." And I was like, I don't even think I can sit up on the side of my bed. Like, I lost most of my vision. I could not see. I could barely walk. I was walking with a walker when she actually did get me up and walking. I sounded like I had had like one too many drinks, and I was slurring all my words. So um, I am just so thankful for everybody's prayers because I am pretty much back to myself now because of that. My left side of my face is numb, but other than that, I really don't have any other challenges, and I'm kind of back to my old me. I recently had a procedure on my heart a couple weeks ago to have the hole in my heart patched. And modern medicine is crazy because this time instead of going through this little dot in my arm, they went through my groins. So it's just amazing that they can do that and go all the way up to your heart and patch it. Without like breaking your sternum and doing like an open heart surgery or something like that, because the recovery time was much better. I only took off 5 days from work, and then I was back to teaching first graders again. Vision and um, no, vision was like probably the slowest to come back. Maybe like a month for it to like fully come back, and then even at night for a little while, um, like I felt like I could see like if I was holding my phone, I could see it like really well right up front. But there were some areas where it wasn't as clear. But now it's totally clear because I've even went to the eye doctor, got a new prescription like I do every year for my contacts and my glasses, and like I'm seeing fine. So yeah, but I mean I'm very lucky, and I was very scared. I'm a single mom of twins, and like I call myself their chauffeur because I'm driving them to all their activities all the time. And so I couldn't imagine, not regaining that. And I'm so thankful
So how did you do for the whole month when like you could not see everything and had
So
to go all around? Did you teach them how to drive? Did
no,
you?
no, but they're going to be starting to drive here soon. So, no, so it's actually kind of funny. Again, I have no medical background. I'm just a teacher, but I was thinking, I was like, okay, day two, or actually day one of me waking up, they're like, okay, we're gonna get you out of bed, right, and start you walking. And I was like, I think I can only sit up on the side of the bed today. And she's like, okay, well, we're gonna be back tomorrow. And so day two, I was walking laps with a walker, as best as I could in the hallway. And I was like, you know what? If they're making me do this to help me regain my ability to walk, then maybe my body needs to just be like kicked in the butt to learn how to see again. So it's really weird, but I was like going like this, like closing one eye, and I could see like pretty much like normal through one eye. So my boyfriend got me a patch for a little while, and so instead of walking around like this, one day I would wear the patch on one eye, one day I'd wear the patch on the other eye. The problem was my eyes weren't aligning, so I couldn't see when I was looking through both of them together. And then after a while, I was like, you know what? I shouldn't be using this patch. I need to force my eyes to learn to work together, kind of like they're forcing me to get out of bed and walk these laps in the hallway, you know? And so I got rid of the patch, and I would sit there, and people would come visit me in my hospital room, and like I couldn't see well at all, but I would not put on that patch, and I if I caught myself like going like this to kind of like see clearly, I would like make myself look through both eyes, and like slowly and slowly and more slowly, like my vision started to come back. And then I found where like I could look at my phone like up close, and I could like see some things, and then it was slowly getting better. When I went to Van Mater, they had me work on a lot of different eye muscle exercises to try and get my eyes to work together, and so that was really helpful too, I think. My speech came back pretty quickly after I no longer needed speech therapy. And then I went to physical therapy because, yeah, I wanted to be able to walk to the bathroom, but I'm not 70 or 80 years old or something, so I wanted to do more than that because, as I said, I worked out a lot before my stroke, and so my normal was not just being able to get out of a hospital bed and walk to the bathroom without a walker. Like, I wanted to be getting back to working out and stuff. And I'm still not quite there as far as being allowed to work out yet, because I had to wait till I had my hole in my heart patched, and now I did that a couple weeks ago, and so now I'm waiting till February 27th, I think it is, where I follow up with Dr. Kino, who's the cardiologist who did my, it's called a PFO closure. That's the technical term, but he patched my heart, and so on February 27th, then they're going to do another test to see if the patch fully closed the hole in my heart, and then after that I should be like cleared to work out again. So ever since February or September 17th, I've been like waiting, like I've walked outside with my dog and different things like that, but I'm really eager to get back to, like, I was jumping on top of tires and like basically like kind of doing a sort of like a CrossFit. Basically, it's not a CrossFit gym, but it's that kind of working out. So our gym does a lot of like 5Ks and Tough Mudders and stuff like that, and so I just miss that. I I don't even know if there's a word for it. Like, it's amazing. Like, I honestly don't know how I would have lived, with not being able to see and walk. And like, it's such a blessing because I know there's so many people that I'm on a Facebook group with people that have had strokes before, just to kind of be able to relate, because my short term memory sometimes isn't as quick as it used to be and stuff like that. And so we just like share things with each other and stuff. And there's so many people that are not doing as well as I am, and their life is forever changed in a different way than mine, and they can't go back to work, and they can't, do the things that they used to be able to do. And so I just feel so lucky, and that's why, like, I know that so many people were praying for me, and I'm just so thankful for all of that. I even had like some parents of my students that I teach that would like send me messages and like, is it okay if we pray for you at our church, or different things like that. And I teach in a public school, so um, I just know that that probably made a big difference.